Hello, welcome to the Royal Doge channel. Today has been absolutely crazy, honestly. The price action has been going nuts and I am loving it. But first, just in case you're watching, the website is down at the moment. Okay, as far as I know from the Royal Doge King himself, that there's a huge storm where they're at, and I'm guessing that the servers are either down or the power's out. Okay, so don't panic, don't sell your bags. This is just normal. It happens to websites now and again. And if you read the audit that was done, they've got a 3-year term on their domain. So yeah, they're not just running away and rug pulling this. So don't panic. One thing I did notice, nearly 23 hours ago now, if you look back on the chart, we had a huge drop, and it was very quick as well. This was a whale who, for what reason, one or the other, he decided to drop his bags and leave us, which isn't too bad, to be honest, because if you look at the trading volume in the 7 or 8 hours afterwards, we have stepped in to pick up those bags. He's had a look at this chart and he's seen, well, he's not very experienced. He didn't listen to my video from the other day saying that these charts can't be predicted because they're so new. And he's had a look and he can kind of see this head and shoulders pattern, this really loose, vague head and shoulders pattern on the 1 hour chart, which would, in a more established chart, kind of lead you to believe that it's not going to get any higher than, the 0.0078 mark. And it would drop down, so he's dumped his bags and made a huge mistake, because the rest of us have come in here 8 hours later, and we've picked up those bags and we've run with it. We have got some more tokens at a huge discount. Thank you to that whale. I mean, honestly, we are down only by about 1% over the entire day. In fact, now that we're speaking, we're up by 1% in the last 24 hours. I mean, just looking at the trading volume for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours ago, where we've got this huge rejection from the downside back up. You can see this candle here with the long wick on the bottom and the nice little bit of a head on the top. And if you look, just clear this, if you look at the corresponding volume for that was a battle. That was a huge battle between the bears and the bulls. Look at the trading volume. That is the highest trading volume that I've seen for days. And look at the size of the candle. It's tiny. But the bulls won. They won that battle, and following that candle, we had a huge rise. Okay? And if you have a look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours, we're forming a little flag shape. So I'm expecting it to go up from here. I'm not worried at all. Okay? The whale dumped his bag. We don't want him. We'll take his coins and we'll take them at a discounted price and fill our bags. That is not a problem. Okay? And the trading volume has been so huge. I have seen my BNB today double its daily amount back into my wallet. I have got double the BNB today than I got yesterday because of this huge battle that we've seen today. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. I'm so excited for this coin to 10x and 100x and for it to get out there and for people to see it. But just seeing what's happening with the holders that we have now, and we're getting to become seasoned holders as well. All right, we're weeding out the weak. We're weeding out the paper handers. And those of us that are left are the guys picking up all these coins at a highly discounted price. Because we are the guys that are going to win out long term on this. We really are. When it 100x's and people have to come in and spend £100 instead of £1 for the same kind of coins that we're getting right now, they're going to kick themselves. I mean, look at Shiba Inu. If I had bought Shiba Inu back at Christmas, I would have been a multimillionaire by now. And it's the same with this coin. Okay? It's so new. We're getting this so cheap. This time next year, it's going to be a complete different story. I mean, all this won't make a difference, like I said the other day. It'll look like that. And we'll be sitting up at 2, 3, 4 pence. 10 pence, $1 maybe. You know, the future is bright. The future is Royal Doge. Yeah, I think I've decided now. I'm gonna go with Doge. Okay, go with the Royal Doge. It's fine. Doge instead of Dodge. You know, we'll be fine with that. That's all good. So we'll keep an eye on this. Hopefully when the storm passes, the website will be back up and running. If we have a look at the Telegram group, because we can't go on the actual website itself, there's one thing I wanted to show you. And we have got, where is it? Further down. Yeah, there we go. We have got a staggering $151,000 paid out in rewards. Now, when I started doing these videos a week ago, I think it was sitting at like 135,000. And that's only about 20,000 in a week. And this coin was only a few days old when I started recording these videos, and in 3 days it paid out 133, I think it was, $1,000. Now I just want you to think about that for a minute, because if we have a look at the chart and we go back, I'm going to go back, zoom out, because just look at the volume in the first day or 2 or 3 days compared to now. The volume was absolutely huge. And like I said, today, if you look at the volumes right at the end here, I have had double the volume. I've had double the amount of BNB today that I had yesterday come into my wallet. Imagine when we're trading like we did in the first day or 2. Look at the volume here on the left at the bottom. Okay, it's at least 100 times more than what we actually get today. Imagine 100 times more BNB going into your wallet every single day. I mean, I have no doubt that this will shoot up once we get out there, and we'll surpass our highs. We'll surpass our highs, and we'll breach the 2 cent mark, and we'll breach the 10 cent mark. We'll breach the $1 mark, we'll breach the $2 mark, we'll breach the $10 mark. And the volumes are going to be huge, consistent on a daily basis. Because yeah, I've been on the Telegram and I've looked at my wallet as well. And I'll be honest, you don't get the BNB every 30 minutes. But that's just because the volume at the minute is relatively low. Okay, the system seems to hold on to the BNB until it hits a minimum threshold, and then it puts it into your wallet. I mean, I actually receive BNB, quite a fair chunk of BNB, twice a day at the moment. And when the volume goes up, when we get the volume that we had in that first day, that's when you're going to see the BNB going into your wallet every 30 minutes. And I tell you now, if you buy and you hold your bags and you don't sell, and we get 500,000 holders, maybe even 1 million holders, the BNB will go into your wallet faster than you can spend it. Honestly, this is truly amazing. I am loving this project. So just bear in mind, I've seen it a lot on Telegram. If you're worried because you're checking your wallet every 30 minutes for BNB and it's not going in, there's nothing wrong. Okay, it's just a system waiting to hit that minimum threshold for it to all be paid out. So when the volume's 10 times or 100 times more, that minimum threshold will be hit every 30 minutes and we will get BNB into our wallet every 30 minutes as advertised. So it's not like the guys are lying to you, it's just an early stage coin. And it has its protocols and it executes them the only way it knows how. Okay guys, so ignore this whale leaving. He doesn't have any insider information. He doesn't know anything that we don't. It looks dramatic until you do this. And have a look at the chart compared to the first day or 2. So hold strong guys. It's all good, don't worry. And we've also had a bit of a teaser from the man that must be obeyed, the Royal Doge King himself. Soon we're going to have the ability to actually use a different token, a different coin in the poker room. It's going to be compatible to actually be played on a separate table to the our Doge tables. Now he hasn't told us what coin it's going to be, but you know, I would think off the top of my head that it would be Dogecoin. Okay, and they're going to have completely separate tables for that. The reason why I think it's going to be Dogecoin is because Adora Knight there, when he had his opening speech, actually, you know, mentioned about the number one influencer for Doge, and I think, you know, they've got a plan in the works to use that to bring in extra wallets, to bring in extra holders. You know, if they can reach out to this influencer who is the number one guy for Dogecoin, get him to make a video on this, come and play poker, you know, bring your Doge, it's compatible, you can play on your own tables against each other. It's going to bring in a lot of holders and a lot of revenue for our Doge as well, when they see how low this price is and how much potential this has got to grow. If you're holding Dogecoin, and you can see the market cap of Doge is 26 billion, and you know, you're lucky if it's going to double over the next year or so. Wait until these guys see our market cap of about 750,000, knowing that it can 10x, it can 100x, it can 1000x. They're going to dump a little bit of the Dogecoin and they're going to buy our Dogecoin. So this will go through the roof. I'm expecting either this week or next week to us to at least regain the highest highs that we've had and stay up there. But the positive note for today to fall back on, if you're feeling worried, is yes, this whale did dump, but look how far we've retained. We've picked up his bags that he's dropped, we've ran with it, and now we're consolidating, and we're consolidating really well. We've got kind of a flag pattern showing here, and it wouldn't surprise me if we don't break out in the next couple of hours. And just look at the volume. The volume from 5 hours ago is blowing my mind. It's absolutely amazing. That was a huge battle for the size of the candle. That must have, on the 5-minute chart, that must have been up and down for the entire hour, and the bulls finally won out. And they consolidated that with a huge green candle afterwards. Great price action. Great recovery. I'm really happy. And the devs were so quick to explain it as well. That's what I like to see. So, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the hell out of this, and I'll see you all next time.